This is KAGS 8 Sports.
After beating Texas A&M Saturday at Kyle Field, Alabama head coach Nick Saban said preparing for Johnny Manziel took 10 years off of his life. But it's the Aggies that don't want anyone writing their obituaries just yet. All week leading up to the matchup with the Tide, the Maroon and White said it was just another week. And following the 7-point defeat, the Ags continued to echo those sentiments.
For us, this isn't the end of our season. This wasn't the Super Bowl. This wasn't the last game of the season. Alabama lost a game last year and still went on to win a national championship. They lost to LSU the year before and still went on to go to the national championship. So our season isn't over. Anything can happen. This is college football.
So the Aggies must forget about Saturday and focus on the week and the team at hand, the SMU Mustangs, the team the Aggies beat last year 48-3 on the road, and that was when all that talk started about Manziel possibly being a Heisman candidate. Oh, how times have changed. Speaking of the 20-year-old Heisman-winning signal caller, Johnny Manziel and the Aggies may not have won the game Saturday, but he certainly won on Monday, 4 times to be exact. Manziel got 4 national honors today for his performance against Alabama. Johnny won the Davey O'Brien QB of the Week, the National Offensive Player of the Week by Earl Campbell Tyler Rose Award, a Manning Award Star of the Week, and Manziel was named to the weekly honor roll for the Paul Hornung Award. And in the NFL, after a Matt Schaub pick 6 in the 4th quarter made it 24-16 Titans, the Houston Texans rallied against division rival Tennessee, or the original Houston team, and tied the game late at 24 with an Arian Foster score and 2-point conversion. Then, in the overtime, Schaub hit rookie DeAndre Hopkins with the game-winning touchdown. It was Hopkins' first TD reception of his career, and he certainly picked a great time to make it. So the Texans win. As for the guys with the stars on the helmets, Tony Romo and the Cowboys were in Kansas City facing the Chiefs. Dallas led until the 3rd when Alex Smith connected with Dwayne Bowe on a 12-yard touchdown pass. That gave KC a 14-13 lead. Cowboys one last chance from the 4-yard line. Clearly, that's not going to get the job done. The blue and silver now 1-1. And one last note before I do leave you, Aggie baseball started fall practice today. I was out there. It was a long practice for a first practice. I talked to Coach Rob Childress, Jason Jester, and Parker Ray, who was pitching for the Bombers, as many know, won that championship. Hear from all of them tonight at 10. Hard to think, though, we're talking baseball. I still feel like I'm in football mode.
Well, you are. You have to be. I have to say, Chris, it's amazing to me that even in a loss, Johnny Manziel's play being held in such high regard today, winning awards, so much praise for how he played, even in a loss.
No team has ever put up the numbers that Manziel did in a single performance, as well as the Aggies offensively, against the Nick Saban defense. And for him to make the statement that it took 10 years off of his life preparing for Manziel speaks to what Johnny is capable of.
The other thing I'm going to admit right now, and I've kept my mouth shut on this for a whole year, but as we look to SMU, I feel like I'm finally in a good place where I can say this. Last year, when A&M was about to play SMU, I wondered if A&M would win the game. I really thought SMU may be able to upset them and take it. So much has changed in the course of a year, though.
A lot has changed, but defensively still plenty of struggles. And, of course, the Aggies will meet with the media tomorrow. We'll have that at 6, and I'm sure plenty of questions will be about that defense.
All right, Chris, thank you. We'll be right back.